Gu ta nice a leak. Hey hey.
Chocolate lily is a traditional food known as clinket rice because of its delicious rice-like bulb. In early spring, when the earth is soft and moist, we gather the chocolate lily root. We only take what we need so other creatures like bees and voles can enjoy this beautiful plant too. Chocolate lily, coo in clinket, and slap e sta in hodkill. Skunk cabbage loves to grow in swampy water and is one of the first plants to pop up in spring. Despite its very stinky smell, many parts of skunk cabbage are edible, like the leaves and roots. When the time is right, the roots can be gathered and dried to make a delicious and medicinal tea. Spoon in hodkill. Ah, in clinket. Our ancestors taught us how to respectfully harvest devil's club in the moist spring forest. Devil's club has pokey needles that we scrape off to expose the yellow inner bark. Soft and clinket, teeth and jowl and hodkill. We use it to make tea, medicine, and even beads. Devil's club. We place a branch over our doorway to protect us from bad spirits. In early spring, we hunkered in the damp forest to harvest spiraled fiddleheads, while a spunky kingfisher munched on a tasty rainbow trout. Fiddlehead, quaff, in clinket. By the warm and cozy fire, we roasted the fresh green fiddleheads and dreamed of sharing them with our elders and friends. With the glorious sun overhead, Raven hastily drops a blazing ember on the beautiful meadow. Before long, the entire meadow is engulfed in a raging fire. Suddenly, Raven returns with a fluffy seed and drops it on the charred meadow. Tiny sprouts become stunning magenta fireweed. Sleuth and clinket. Eel and hodkill. I touch the cedar bough to determine if the scales are smooth or prickly. Feeling the prickles across my hand, I know it's yellow cedar. Chai in clinket, Hassan in hodkill. Gigantic yellow cedars are growing slowly over time in clinket ani. It takes a lot of strength to harvest cedar. When we process it for weaving, we soak it in water to make it more flexible, and then we shape it into beautiful baskets and precious hats. We know it's springtime when the herring return. Just like our ancestors, we set out to place hemlock branches in the water, knowing the slippery herring will lay their tasty yellow eggs on the flat green needles. Hemlock, yan in clinket, ong in hodkill. 1 week later, we returned to the deep blue water to collect the hemlock branch, now covered in delicious salty treats. Together we harvest red cedar bark in the ancient wet rainforest. Red cedar. In flinket. T'oo. In hodkill. We cut the bark and then we tug strongly to pull the long strips away from the tree. We thank the tree for these beautiful gifts. On a beautiful afternoon, 3 friends peacefully gathered new spruce tips from a majestic Sitka spruce tree. The word for spruce in Tlingit is shei, and in Hodkill is keet. Soon after, they went home and made spruce tip oil together. Spruce oil can help with muscle pain and is very healing.
Once there was a carefree crab munching on some delectable black seaweed. La cusk in clinket. Another curious crab scuttled into a dangerous crab pot. Dungeness crab, sa'au in clinket. After the crab finished gobbling up the black seaweed, the doomed crab in the pot was swiftly pulled up to the boat. The lucky crab danced in celebration because it was alive.
Fuzzy thimbleberries grow in the wet muskeg near my house. I am cautious because I know I'm not the only one who likes delicious thimbleberries. Thimbleberries. Cheek. In Tlingit. A large black bear quickly spots the berries and happily eats them before it skedaddles away. Black bear. Seek. In Tlingit. Now the best part begins. I smash the fresh thimbleberries into a juicy bowl of sweetness, and then I pour the tasty berry jam into a glass canning jar. Thimbleberries.
As the misty clouds roll in, the tide goes out, and I walk through the seaweed and rocks to harvest sea cucumber, yen, and clinket. I notice a sea otter sneaking up to get a few sea cucumbers for herself. Sea otter, yahooch, and clinket. I am ready to go home to share the yummy sea cucumbers with my family.
Once I was harvesting crab and sea cucumber at the bottom of the ocean, when all of a sudden a halibut spooked me when it came out of the sand. I was so startled I dropped everything. The giant halibut savagely devoured the crab. Halibut, sharks, and clinket.
The summer sun is bright, gone, and the earth comes to life. People, black bear, seek, orca, geet, raven, yay, all enjoy eating red watermelon berries because they are sweet and refreshing.
Salmon berries, wusk on clay goo, have beautiful pink flowers in the spring and orangey red berries in the summer. The berries are both sweet and tart, all at the same time. They are juicy and delicious.
A lot of sea creatures depend on delicious prawns to survive. Prawns, siket and clinket. Sockeye salmon devour them when they get a chance. Sockeye, tilap. Hungry seals enjoy them too. Seals, ta. My family uses large metal shrimp pots to catch prawns. We put the pots in the water, we leave them for 2 or 3 days, and then we return to find dinner.
Sea otters, yahooch, dive cautiously into the ocean to search for sea urchins, crabs, and fish. Sea otters, yahooch, keep a lookout for orcas when they are nibbling on their salty snacks. Sea otters, yahooch, are playful, silly, and very curious.
There are so many delicious berries that ripen in the summer on Tlingit on me. Black bears and squirrels love to munch on juicy gooseberries, chinitlot, service berries, gawat, and nagoon berries, nagoon.
In the summer, there are many different types of sweet and juicy berries. We have crowberries, cloudberries, slawberries, and even lowbush cranberries. All of these berries are known for being tart and tangy.
It's finally spring after a cold, dark winter, and the herring are here. Herring egg time, is special because it is one of the first harvests of the season. We lay big hemlock branches in the ocean for the herring to lay their eggs on. The eggs feel like a fresh burst of flavor in your mouth with a little bit of salt.